everybody, this is Diane with Crafting with Fury. Hope each and every one of you are safe and healthy no matter where you are. I am here with a project share for Queenacraft, and I will leave all of the link down below of their products that I used, and I thought that I would show you how I did this little shaker. And don't forget that if you use my coupon, which is Diane, you can save 10% on your next purchase, and I would really appreciate it. So let me start with the little shaker. This is the ballerina or the ballet dancer die. Isn't it beautiful? I loved it. And when I seen this, the first thing I thought of was a shaker. And so this is what I created, is this shaker. And talking about cute on a little gift bag for, you know, maybe you've got a little girl that loves to do ballerina or ballet, or a gift tag for a friend, and all you would do is just tie some twine or some string here and just put it on there, or it's a beautiful embellishment. So I thought it turned out super, super cute. And then the next thing I used was this moon cat die. Is it not adorable? You know how I am with my cats. Is that not so super cute? And then I used their dies. These are the blessing dies that they have. And this is the little card that I created. And it's very simple, and it was really easy. And I cut out the best friends die. And then here is the cat die. And guys, look at that paper. That paper is just gorgeous. And I thought I would show you the paper that I used. What I cut out the black was this paper here. It's called Mirror Card, and it's in black velvet. And I got this from Tonic. And this paper here, it's called Glamour Gloss cardstock paper, and it's from Brutus Monroe. Look at that. Oh, I can see Halloween in this too. Is that not gorgeous? But this is the paper that I used, and I just love the way the card turned out. And that little cat die, stinking cute. And I can see a Memory Dex card in my future using this die right here. Is that not adorable? So this is my project share, but what I thought I would do is I would show you how I made the shaker. If you would like to hang with me just for a little bit, I'm going to move these out of the way. And what I did was I've already cut the top piece. And guys, you don't have to go out and buy acetate if you don't want to, because you can use like what your stickers come on and embellishments and flowers that you may buy that come on. You can use this because that's what I used for this. So I've got a piece of this, my acetate. And what I did was, in order to make it, in order to make it into a shaker, you need some kind of foam or something in between the layers to pop it up so you can put the shaker bits in there. So what I've done is I have used, is that the right one? Let's see. Which one's the right one? I want to make sure I got okay, this is the right one. And what I've done is I bought some foam that actually had a sticky back to it. And I thought, okay, when you're doing shakers, this will make it so much easier. So I went ahead and I've cut this out. So this is going to be my make it pop up. And then on the back, I found this little piece of paper sticking around, and I thought that would be gorgeous as a background behind the black. Just something vintage looking. So we're going to use this paper here, and it's by Photo Play, and it says Think to Remember Postcards. And then it's got moments right here. So this is super cute. So this is the paper we're going to use. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to put down the acetate to this top layer. And it gets kind of tricky, guys. It's hard for me because I want to get glue everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. But really, all you want is acetate right here where it's going to show. So what I'm going to do, glue doesn't work very well on acetate. Well, it's not for me anyway. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use some double-sided tape to put the acetate down. And where, oh where, glaring ain't it, guys? Sorry about that. There we go. And I'm just going to put acetate all the way around so it will stick. This will be easier. So it will stick to the acetate and the paper, because it seems like I have tried to use glue, and where it's slick, it just doesn't work very well. So let's put some tape around here. Hope you guys are doing well. I know the weather has really took a turn for the better, and really been enjoying getting out and enjoying the sunshine and the warmer weather. I hope everybody's safe. I know there's been quite a bit of storms that has been hitting places. We've had a very active summer or fall. Gee whiz, help me out, guys. Spring and winter. All right, I think I'll just try to put some on her. That way it'll at least stick right there. Because I don't think I have. This is like 1/8 of an inch, I think. I think it is. It's really thin. All right, so we've got tape all the way around. And we'll have to make sure when we take it off that the tape won't show. So let's go ahead and get this off. And take the backing off. And you could probably use your ATG gun too. You just have to make sure your tape doesn't show. Let me get that part off there too. All right. So you can see right here, well, I don't know if you can see right there, see where the tape is showing. So all you have to do is really just kind of push it over, overlap it. Oh, we better take that off there too, haven't we? Huh. All right. There's some there too, so let's get that off. I'm getting in too big of a hurry, guys. All right, let's see. I can tell that that's overlapping. Yep. So let's make sure it's not. Let's see. Still some in the corner. Because what happens is when that's overlapping, it's going to show on the acetate too. So, let's see. Come on. That just does not want to overlap. Let's try it this way. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my Echo knife there. All right. Still wanting to overlap, but it is what it is, guys. Is what it is. All right. So there we've got our tape right here. The next thing you want to do is just go ahead and lay down the acetate. Okay. And I think we'll just, and really you can do it, even do it this way. That way you see where it's sticking to. Whoops. Come on. Sometimes it don't want to stick. All right, so put your acetate on there, and you want to burnish it down so it would adhere to your acetate. because we don't want it going nowhere. Because then you'd shake it and then you'd have shaker bits everywhere. Is it sticking? Yep. And then what we're going to do is we are just going to cut this off. Just want to cut around. You could probably run it through your die cutting machine so it would be perfect. But then you would have the holes and stuff in the middle, so that wouldn't work. All right, so let's get that out of the way. And let's see what overhang we have. We need to trim this up some. Cut, cut, cut. And see, it's that easy to get your acetate on first. How's that, guys? So see there, right there? We got our acetate. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to attach the foam, because this is what's going to make it kind of pop up a little bit so we can put our shaker bits in. So I made it easy on myself. I made sure that the sticky part would match the top. So what we'll do is we will lay this over here. And I did white because I love the way black and white looks. All right, move out of my way. We will put, got stuff all over. All right, come on. Okay, let's start up here. Maybe it'd be easier to start up here and then it'll all just fall in place. You can see it's sticky because it's sticking to everything. All right, so we'll just mold it to make sure that it's going to lay. And we're going to you can kind of still see a little bit of the white, but that's okay. It just kind of gives it that 3D look. Ta-da! How's that? Come on, let's put you right there. We could at least do that with the ballerina. Get her a little bit more. How's that? So now we have got the foam down. There you go. And here is that. I don't really like that white showing as much, but that's okay because it's just too hard when you're doing intricate stuff like this to get it perfect. But what do I always say? Crafting is always your own style, and there's never mistakes. It's unique. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to cut this out. Let's cut this out first. Let's see which, I think I want that because I think that's pretty. It kind of gives it. And this is just kind of how I do my shakers. All right. So what we'll want to do is we will want to cut this out because we don't want to glue it down yet because we don't have our shaker bits yet in there. And I ain't too worried about the top. And then when we got the shaker bits on there, we'll glue this down and then we can kind of trim up a little bit better. But I want to get as close to what it's going to be as possible. And cut this out. And I'm sure there's easier ways to do this. This is just kind of, there we go. All right. So now we need shaker bits. Let's use, let's see. I've got some, let's just do some, let's do blue and green. I think that'll be different. So what we want to do is, let's just put a little on this, little on this. And then we'll put some green. All right, I think that will do. And I got these shaker bits from Queenacraft. No. Queen and Company. All right, those were just the ones I had. So there is some there. And so what we want to do is, you can glue this part because the paper will glue right down. So I'm going to use my glue. I think I'm about out. Need a refill. So make sure that it adheres, especially right here around the edges. Okay? Because you don't want your shaker bits falling all over the place, because I've had that happen to me before. It's awful. All right, so let's get all of that. I'm going to get those out because they got glue on them. Get those out because they've got glue on them. Get that one out because it's got glue on it. All right. Then what we'll do is we will just put our paper over that. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do so I'll make sure it sticks. You want to make sure it adheres really well. I'm going to put that there and stick that on top while I clean this little bit of a mess up. And that way we can see how we did. Has anybody got any good summer plans? I know last summer nobody got to do hardly anything. I think, hopefully, we'll get to go to the beach soon. It's not dried yet, so let's just wait just a couple more minutes so it will dry. I put a bunch on there. That's probably the reason why. Yep, I need some beach time. All right, guys, let's look and see. See? There you go. And now all we need to do is clean everything up. I want to make sure I get all of the glue off. Look. See? How perfect is that? I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's kind of clean it up, and it doesn't take much to just go ahead and cut around it because we don't want none of that stuff showing. Make sure that that keeps us adhered on there. We'll shake it and it'll go everywhere, and then that's not a good time right there. All right. And then all we need to do is punch a hole right there. And you can keep cutting and cutting and still see some places that's still showing. And then all you need to do is just punch a hole right here. We'll just punch a hole right in that. I still see some, look at that. I still see some. I can't stand it. I guess you guys are like me. When you see something, you have to keep cutting and cutting to make sure it's not showing. All right, guys, look. Oh, sorry, I'll clean it up later. But look here, guys. There we go. If you would like to make one of these cute little shaker tags, go to Queenacraft. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. I truly appreciate it. And everyone, please go check them out. And don't forget to use my code Diane to save 10%. Thank you all so very much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.